No, can they not hear me right now? Someone just said no audio. Either way. Okay, they can hear me. Cool. So yeah. Hi, I'm here. I don't know if you heard me say hello before, but I'm here now. I saw that no one was commentating this. I'd prefer to not be commentating this. That's why I didn't sign up for it. I wanted to do other things right now, but I'm here. It's fine. Yeah, I'm sure you guys missed me from 2 hours ago. Totally happened. No. Totally missed me. Either way, UltraMarlin going to be entering, commentating under protest. You damn right. UltraMarlin going to be starting out the awake section now. Ooh, this awake section for Marlin not working out too well. Hitting a bunch of springs is actually causing a lot of trouble for him. I'm gonna definitely allow Programmatic to catch up a little bit. And yeah, just about a 5 to 10 second difference out of chapter 2. So still really close. But usually to be expected given the fact that, you know, it's only chapter 2. Not really anything that should cause too many huge gaps that early on. Okay, so starting on chapter 3 now. Just standard stuff sometimes so far, and you know, simple platforming. All right. Just moving through it as they can. I always at a loss to what to commentate on exactly during this beginning part of chapter 3, just because it is pretty straightforward platforming. It is difficult to get down and do quickly, of course, but it's pretty straightforward. There's no real tricks going on there. Huge mess on the other end once we got there. That is where the difficulty actually definitely steps up in this chapter. So, you know, managing to deal with the cycles as they come for Marlin. Get a spike jump easily. As Programmatic's also dealing with their huge mess screen. Okay, and yep, gonna be moving through here. Marlin getting towards the end of the book section, while Programmatic has just finished the crates. Marlin having a bit of trouble there by accident. Just kind of messing up some movement. Not going to go for the corner boost either. Ooh, Programmatic missing the corner boost and actually ending up doing a dash cancel and not able to use it correctly. I believe with a dash cancel that still probably would have been doable, it's just we wasn't expecting that different type of momentum. Okay, and Marlin is now coming up on Demo Dash. Let's see how well they're able to work through it. Or we'll just watch Programmatic for a little bit while I guess Marlin's stream is lagging. There we go, now I see it. I don't know how many tries this is for Marlin, but he gets through on the first try that we see. So we'll count this first try, obviously. That's just how it works. And Programmatic about to get go to Bubstraw, not Bubstraw, Demo Dash as well. And that's actually first try for Programmatic. I'm not sure if Marlin was first try. I'm just gonna say it is, because it's the only try we saw. Yeah, no checkpoint either, because you didn't see Marlin go for a checkpoint. Okay, both dealing with the Oshiro section. Marlin on the last screen of Oshiro. Programmatic taking a death at the end. Oh, Marlin taking a death at the end of this final screen. That's going to be a huge cost on time. Also taking a second death here as Programmatic is slowly catching up right now. They are now on the same screen. No, they're not. I'm dumb. Programmatic still has a couple more screens. I know what I'm talking about. I swear I play this game. Marlin gonna be finishing it out. Gonna be getting a 7:57, 7:58 file timer, and Programmatic not too far behind him. Gonna get an 8:13. So that'll be about. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, just muted my mic so I can cough there. Getting about a... I know math, come on. Swear I know math, like 15-second difference. Coming into Golden Ridge. Marlin getting a good Archie. Gotta get the Archies. Doing a lot of lip popping right now because I feel like I don't know. Anyway, and see if Marlin can pull off this Ultra while Programmatic is able to get the Archie. The Ultra was good from Ultra Marlin. Yet again, similar, you know, you have to make these jokes at least once. Ooh, okay, good recovery there from UltraMarlin. Not quite able to get the dash to carry over into the next screen though, so is going to take a death. Fortunately, towards the end there. Programmatic is shortly catching up, not by much though. Still has a bit of a distance going on between the two players. Marlin not quite able to get that block skip there. And yet Marlin looking to set up for the Ultra Dash here. Getting it. That screen is really tight to go for that Ultra Dash, so going on him for being able to get that on the, getting that on the first try. Programmatic going for a slightly slower strategy on that screen, but it's still, you know, still fast, still cool looking. And we'll see what he decides to do here. Not going to go for the Ultra Dash. Just going to go for the traditional fast strategy here. Okay, both of them dealing with Cliff's Edge right now. As Marlin is going to be on the final screen of Chapter 4 now, not including the rail car, of course, because that isn't really a screen. And I'm going to be getting a file timer of 10:43, getting a chapter time of 2:43, pretty good time. And so Programmatic going to be entering the final screen of Chapter 4, while Marlin is starting on 5A. I'm getting an 11:06. So yeah, maintaining just about that 20-second gap that's going on between the two players. Okay, Marlin not able to get the yeet, unfortunately. Gonna be failing that. Gonna get a little backup though. Able to get through that screen relatively quickly, even without the yeet. And Marlin now dealing with the cassette rim. And now Marlin entering 5B. Damn, Programmatic not quite able to get that, get the yeet at the end there, missing the corner boost at the end. Marlin coming up on Bub's drop though. Able to get it on the first try. I can find that stat for you if you want, if you're okay with me taking the time to find that. Where's my browser? There you are. You know, it's not. I don't have it memorized, but I can always just look it up. No, it's literally a click away. It's not like, you know, I kind of have that, you know, page bookmarked, so it's not difficult for me to find. Programmatic could be finishing out 5A. Hey, it's what I gotta do. Yeet had a 44% success rate in Season 1. Just so you know, which is definitely the lowest success rate of all of the tricks that we kept track of in Season 1. It's the next lowest success rate is the demo dash in Chapter 3, and that one has a 61.5% success rate. So to jump from 44 success to 61.5, like, that's significant right there. Okay, now that we're done with that, Marlin gonna be finishing out the gauntlet room. Good job, able to get through their first try, and Programmatic, yeah, getting a good Bubs drop as well. Oh, Marlin not quite able to get the cycle there. Gonna be able to save himself though. Oh yeah, yeet is definitely one of the hardest tricks. Like, people think, like, yeah, it's not that difficult. It's not that, you know, it's pretty consistent on it. No, it's very difficult. Like, I have stats to prove that it's a difficult trick. People are like, no, it doesn't matter. It's not a hugely difficult trick, and does not, and because it doesn't cost much time for you to lose it, it's not a huge problem. I'm just like, I don't care if it doesn't cost much time. It's still got a very low success rate. Like, therefore, it is a hard trick. People say it is not the hardest trick of the game. I beg to differ. It seems to be one of the hardest tricks in the game, if not the hardest trick in the game. That we do in the 80% route, at least. Why is that guy the Onyx King? Because he's been playing the Onyx game the most. And you guys should be playing it too. You get free money. You eventually could get a free sub if you use it enough. If you use it enough. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I've yet to even play it because I have a sub already for this channel. But, you know, you could do it. Sorry. Look, I have a contract here. Totally have a contract. In order to get paid, I have to do this sellout. So I'm making my sellout, okay? Programmatic gonna wait a little bit on this cassette room, not cassette room, final heart. Final screen of 5B, as Marlin is moving through 6A. I gotta keep the lights on somehow, so yeah, I'm gonna advertise stuff, because they told me to. Still don't get paid. Anyway, Marlin, gonna be moving through. I do that. Oh, okay. We're gonna advertise myself. I am allowed to advertise myself. That actually is a benefit of commentating. I am allowed to do that. I'm totally not gonna be streaming after this. This race, by the way, totally not gonna be a thing that I'm doing. Marlin. Marlin gonna get the dead into the strats. Okay, battle line boost from Marlin. Getting that through easily. Programmatic, dealing with the beginning of 6, chapter 6. I think I've been a couple strategies, but not too bad. Definitely gonna have to make up some time here. His timer is definitely out of sync though, so it actually is very hard to tell necessarily how far behind he is. He actually is probably significantly closer than it looks right now, because I just realized that his timer is a full minute behind Marlin's. Yeah, so we go by in-game timer, and so the timer does pause when we're in the menus and the map. Not in the menu in the middle of a level, that actually does keep going in that case. But when you're on the chapter select screen, it does freeze. The timer does pause during that moment. So it can cause quite a gap. Oh, Marlin not able to get the feather skip. Gonna be able to go for it on the second try. He's gonna get a bit of an ultra bop. We'll be sinking in Summit. Right now, we're not really in a screen that'll be good for us to sink. We always sink in Summit, so don't worry, it will happen. We will see what's going on. Right now, it's too hard to tell. The timers are just so far apart that it's actually really difficult to tell who is in the lead currently. But we do have, I can commentate on the tricks that are going on by both players, of course. Okay, Marlin gonna be entering second to last screen now of the battle line chase sequence, as Programmatic is battle line fight, as Programmatic is entering the battle line fight on their respective screens. Yes, we will sink a Summit. This is always a given for GSA. We do that all the time. We always sink in Summit. If we have an opportunity in a previous chapter, we also will do it before then, but If we haven't done that, we will definitely do it in Summit. So we will do it in Summit. So stop asking. Don't worry. We know it's a thing. Yeah, fairly good reflection from Marlin. Gonna be out of there at 2019. That's a pretty good time, all things considered. I mean, it is going to be looking like Programmatic is still definitely behind. Just about to enter the second half of the battle fight and about to tick over past what Marlin's time was exiting Chapter 6. So, definitely in lead. And I still have the stats sheet open. I can tell you how many matches I got. I can tell you how many sub 29s happened in the league, but probably not worth to tell you right now. It's 97. I literally just looked over for a second. It's 97 out of a lot of races. There were a lot of races. And watch every single one of them. Programmatic gonna be finishing out Chapter 6, getting that level up screen as UltraMarlin is now dealing with 1,000 meters. Actually, it's funny you use a percentage because I also have it displayed in percents. How many races have it? So yeah, it was added together about 22.5% were sub 29, excuse me. So I do trust you, but I also have a stats sheet like literally staring at me in the face, so I'm gonna kind of look at it sometimes. Thanks, nerd. Yeah, I am a nerd. I own it. I'm okay with it. Ooh, Marlin gonna be dying at the end. There. We should be getting a sync soon. Now that we are both in Summit, so whenever the restreamer is ready to do that, he is totally fine to do that now. Especially, you know, being on the ally scoop section, or maybe just, you know, do it during this transition cutscene. Oh, yeah, right there. That's good. That's a good spot. Okay, so while that's happening, we'll just watch Programmatic for a minute because it's gonna be a minute. Let's see if he's able to make it to 1,500 meters in a minute. Spoilers, probably not. We'll make it a 1,500, but he won't. He might make it a 1,500, but he won't. He certainly won't be at the end of 1,500 meters. Not going to be going for the reverse hyper on there. And get cozy while we wait another 30 seconds, roughly. Okay, yep, as I said, gonna be entering 1,000 meters. Still not close enough to really matter quite yet. They're gonna be more than a section apart once Marlin is allowed to keep playing. 'Cause he is totally frozen in time right now. You know, he's not playing the game right now while we are paused. No, he is actually frozen in time. And Marlin, you can go again. Cool. Thanks. Thanks for doing that for us for a minute. Okay. Yeah, Programmatic gonna be finishing out 1,000 meters while Marlin is just starting at 2,000 meters. So certainly gonna be quite a gap that Programmatic is gonna have to make up in the short amount of time that he has left in this race. Let's see if Marlin can get a good butt here. Looking like a good butt, and yeah, gonna be able to finish it out. And good quad hyper room for Programmatic. Okay, Marlin going over 2,500 meters while Programmatic is entering 2,000 meters. So still some distance to make up here. Marlin going to be taking a death early on in this section. Alright. Marlin gonna be working through. Good thread the needle in the first try, and Marlin gonna be going and now running to door skip, of course, and able to get that on first try as well. Programmatic finishing out 2,000 meters in a bit, while Marlin is actually on the final screen of 2,500 meters. Okay, and Marlin starting the ascent with these final 30 flags. 3,000 meters. Let's see if Marlin is able to maintain this through the final areas of this ascent and potentially move on to the finals, which, as I have stated before, is just bragging rights at this point. It's not going to affect anything of Season 2. They are both in the league, but it's still fun to see, you know? Bragging rights. Who's going to win? In some ways, it gives you an idea of what's to come in the season that we're about to have. Because these players will definitely face each other. At least once. I believe we're having a one round robin style for the season. So we might have two. I don't think so. I think it's just one. Hopefully it's just one. It's still just me tracking stats. By the way, if people want to help track stats, I'll totally allow it. I'll just teach you a little bit of stuff at how I am entering all the stuff into my stat sheet, and yeah, you could help out and make my life a lot easier. Anyway. Marlin getting on the on flag number 9 as Programmatic is still in the 20s, so looking to be Marlin going to be probably closing this one out. Okay, Marlin now on the final 3 flags. As Programmatic just hits number 19. Okay, Marlin going to be finishing out, getting a 28.58, so just barely a sub 29. Able to get that through. Very well done for Marlin. Programmatic still working through on flag number 12 right now. Just 12, not 2012. And just gonna look at that diary or journal for everybody, because we gotta see that, of course, as Programmatic is on flag number 9, luckily taking that flag. 2012 is not a good year. I don't know what you're talking about. It was an okay year. All things considered. There have certainly been worse years than 2012. I believe it is PB pace for Programmatic. Working now. Just entered flag number 3. How's about a few more seconds? I don't know what Programmatic's PB is exactly, but I do believe this is a PB pace because I do believe he has a 31 something, I think. I'm looking at the page actually for Celeste, so I don't know where people put that thing. Where'd you put the PBs for people? Because I saw that someone put PBs for this stuff, or someone said that, but like I don't know where those are. I don't know how to navigate this stuff on challenge. I don't know how to navigate it. Okay, Aaron. Gosh. Either way, Programmatic gonna be getting a 30-35, and yes, apparently it is a PB. Don't know by how much, but he got a PB, so congratulations on Programmatic getting that PB, and congratulations from Marlin to, you know, winning and moving on to the finals. Okay, and we do have Programmatic joining us. So, yeah, not quite able to take the victory here.
I mean,
but you were able to
expecting to.
Yeah, considering we just saw Marlin pull off a sub 29 time, and you've never even seen that number.
Yeah, true.
So
I was pretty much treating this as a solo run. Like I was kind of just pretending it wasn't a race because I knew I just had to focus on my own time, and it worked. I got a PB.
How big of a PB?
With a PB with that Temple A, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. We actually no, it wasn't Temple A that we missed. Never mind. So how big of a PB was that, by the way?
I think I don't remember if my previous PB was a 30:46 or a 30:44, but it's about 10 seconds.
Yeah, about 10 seconds either way.
Yeah.
So
like outside of Temple A, obviously, I think every chapter in this run was like the best I've ever done in any percent.
Right.
Like this could have sub 30-20 if I just didn't die like 8 times in the cassette room. It's gonna be embarrassing posting this to SRC and
As your
seeing that
PB,
one
yeah.
win.
It's fine.
It's just something to talk about.
Don't worry about it. I actually don't
Yeah.
remember talking much about that screen, so don't worry about it.
Uh,
We'll act like it never happened.
I sure wish it never happened.
Okay, cool. So, with that, I believe that is just gonna be the end for that, and I don't think there's anything left on this channel after this. There might be something a bit later. Let me double check the schedule. I gotta pull that up here on my bookmarks. Nope, this is the last thing, last race for today. And there aren't really any races scheduled yet in this week, but you can, you know, keep it locked. Look at the schedule every once in a while to see if it has been updated. You can also look at the Discord, because we do talk about this stuff a lot. And there's other things like a YouTube channel, a Twitter channel. Twitter doesn't do channels, but whatever it's called in Twitter, Twitter profile, I guess. And
So I'm looking back at my live split because I had it open during the run. Guess how much time, like specifically, I lost just to the cassette room?
um, probably like at least 30 seconds.
No, not that much.
Okay.
That's that's a little too much.
Yet again, I really didn't pay attention to that screen. Let's go with 15 seconds then.
19 seconds.
Okay.
19 seconds to the cassette room. I had a
That
19-second lead out of Ridge, and then out of Temple B, I was tied with my
we,
PB. And then I managed to gold reflection and get a decent summit. So
okay.
still, this is a very odd run.
Yeah. Well, still congratulations on the
Yeah,
PB.
thank you.
Thank you everybody for joining us. You can always follow people that are here. Everyone here streams, including myself. Totally not going to do that after this. And yeah. So thanks for joining us. I did not really want to commentate this, as I had said at the start of this. I kind of joined in at the end because no one was commentating. I was like, well, I guess I'm available. So yeah, thanks for everybody for watching. That is it for the stream today. So thank you, and see you tomorrow.
Here.